Hello Pisces, my name is Tiffany from tiffanystarology, and it's so good to be here with all of you today. Today, Pisces, we will be using the Modern Witch Tarot along with the Awakened Soul Oracle, and at the end I'm going to pull a couple cards from the new deck from the Mojave Wildflower Shop on Etsy. She came out with some new cards. They came in the mail a couple minutes ago, so we are going to dive into that when the time comes. But Pisces, I woke up today feeling tired, feeling a need to have a little bit of time to myself. You may be in a place where you've just been neglecting maybe some self-care, tired, but not necessarily because you're not getting enough sleep, but maybe just you have a lot on your mind. So I think I'm tapped into that energy, in tune with many of you at this time. I do think that things will be wrapping up soon in certain areas of your life, Pisces. September 7th, I believe, is the next eclipse. So we're on the dawn of that. Many of you in the States are about to have a 3-day weekend. Rest. If you can, rest if you can for Labor Day. You've worked really hard and it's time for you to take a pause. All right, let's dive in, Pisces. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. Okay, Pisces, you have guidance, you have mantra, vision, shapeshifter, gift, wisdom, authenticity, dream. And on the bottom, you have song, you have release, and you have forgiveness. Pisces, when I'm seeing these cards, I noticed that almost every single card on here, the person that is depicted has their eyes closed. I can tell that you're coming into a time in your life right now, Pisces, where you are no longer being led by sight, but by God, by wisdom, by meditation, by spiritual practices, by the moon, by your magic. So all three, that was the first thing I noticed. And then also the dream, their eyes are closed, and the wisdom, her eyes are basically not even her eyes. So there's an energy here, Pisces, where you are going to have to see in the dark. The candle just blew out. To navigate this next path that you're on, you're about to shift into someone or something that you've never been before. This could be truly a new path of the self, of the physical body, a new career, a new outlook on life. But I'm really seeing kind of a new version of you. And you're becoming like this Sigma Wolf energy where you are trailblazing a course that you have never gone down before. You're becoming a version of yourself people have never seen before. You will be sharing your gifts with others of all different shapes, sizes, creeds, and colors. And walking more authentically in your skin. And being welcoming of any and everybody who is in the same resonance as you. By going within, Pisces, you are going to receive the wisdom of your elders, of the ancient ones, of your animal guides. The owl is very significant, as well as the raven or crow. Cardinals could be significant. And I'm not sure what bird this is, but maybe some type of yellow bird. I'm also getting phoenix energy because that bird looks like it's on fire. But birds are very significant. Birds and butterflies at this time. Wolves could also be a strong animal spirit totem for you. And you may also resonate with mermaids. But I see you having to go within, Pisces, right now. Maybe you're getting a tarot reading or you're doing your own readings. You might have a mala. I'm also seeing some of you using a rosary. Tapping in through meditation into deeper states of awareness. Maybe some of you have the gift of being able to tap into that shamanic energy and actually see through the eyes of your ancestors or see through the eyes of certain animals. Maybe that is a gift that you are about to unlock as well. But there's something within you, I'm seeing with this song card, something that you need to say, release, do, put out into the world. A gift that you have, Pisces, that's going to help you to release a lot of this energy that you have in the body, because you are going on this new path. And I feel like you're trying to ask God, like, where to next? It starts with forgiving yourself. It starts with freeing the caged bird. It starts with trusting that this path that you're on is going to be somewhat lonely, but it's going to be exactly what you need. I see a release of the old identity above all else. And the dream that you've had for your life of more peace, tranquility, authenticity, more happiness, more joy, that's coming in. But it is requiring you to become a completely different version of you. Some of you also who have struggled with your sexual identity or your physical identity, you're going to undergo a major shift. Cosmetic surgery could be significant. Changing your hair, gaining or losing weight, gender identity, gender fluidity as well. Some of you have also been in a space I'm seeing where you haven't ever really been able to relate to your own race. You feel like almost like you don't fit in with your own kind, quote unquote, your own kind. It's because you're humankind. You see beyond the colors of people's skin. And the people within your world maybe had made you feel ostracized because you weren't like them. That's coming through very strongly at this time. And the reason why is because you've been here many times before. You have been all shapes, sizes, creeds, and colors yourself. Whatever this is that you're navigating though, Pisces, I don't know what this is. I want you to trust yourself above all else. There's something here about seeing through your third eye and trusting where you're being led and no longer allowing yourself to be held back. You may receive dreams, downloads, visions, clear messages, and Spirit is saying trust what you are receiving, especially in the dream state. I don't think in a couple of months you're even going to be the same person. And with the bird energy, I feel there is this need to tell you that it's okay to be free to fly. It's okay to be different. It's okay not to fit in. It's okay to have a different vision for your life than what others may have had for you. And you can forgive yourself for, excuse me, for maybe holding yourself back for this long. But I feel like Spirit is saying, I was protecting you. I was imparting you with wisdom, and now you're ready to change. Now you're ready to go. And you need to forgive those who marginalized you, who judged you. You can forgive those who kept you small. You're walking to the beat of your own drum, Pisces. And I think this has been a difficult road for you in many ways, but it's the road you were meant to go. The way that your soul chose to learn lessons. I'm going to light this candle as a representation of the old flame, the old light, the old you. That version is done. There is a new version that awaits. There is a new light, flame, purpose that is being lit in your life. Current situation for Pisces. King of Wands. This is going to be the era where you step into your full embodiment. When we have the Queen of Wands, she is embodying it on the inside. The King of Wands is showing it on the outside. Not to say that the Queen can't show it on the outside, but it is more of an energy that is within us. And now this King of Wands is you showing this world, this is who you are without of you. Again, a lot of you are walking into a place where you're going to be sharing your divine gifts, a purpose that you have, a soul calling that you have. Many of you are tarot readers, or at least you can pick up a deck of cards. You have been High Priestess flew out. You have been the sage, the wise one, the spiritual leader in your family, but for some reason, it seems to have caused a great deal of anxiety and depression or self-loathing in this lifetime. You are about to walk out of that, and you're about to share your gifts, especially online, with the collective. You are now seeing more than ever that your work, your soul's calling, your purpose, it is so needed at this time. Your challenge to this King of Wands, what's challenging you to embody all of you? The Emperor in reverse. You haven't had the best foundation. You haven't always had the best support system. And some of you, it's been that you have not had faith in yourself. Many of you were never given the opportunity to really believe in your power. And thus you sat on yourself and you sat on the sidelines. And now what's challenging you is, can you stand in this authority? You were maybe made to feel small, less than. Many of you as women, this is not going to be from my masculines as much, but it could be. But many of you as women on my channel here, that's my main demographic, you also were probably told to sit on the side because you were not a man. And I think that is why when I'm looking at these two cards here, the King of Wands and the Emperor, these are two masculine energies. It's like you are finally embracing the masculinity, the masculine side of you. That is the part of us that makes us get things done. The feminine energy is what kind of creates the thing. And the masculine energy, in all of us is what makes us take it to the next level. You have opportunity, prosperity timelines that want to open up for you, Pisces. But it requires a shift of perspective and a shift of who you've known yourself to be. I see a completely different you is emerging. And it has taken a great deal of strength for you to become this person. But now you have a lot of eyes on you. Because they're seeing how beautiful and victorious and honorable and amazing that you are. You're going through a complete transformation, a death and rebirth of who you once were. Doesn't matter the age that you are. There's something that's calling you for more, that's calling you for a change in your vision. The vision for your life. You may actually be having vision changes. Issues with your eyes right now. As a representation of the change of vision for yourself. Strengths at this time for Pisces. Love this. The World card. I hear that song. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. And it doesn't have to just be about sexual orientation when you hear that song, okay? For some of you, it will be. But there's something about, I'm no longer sitting down on me. My strength is I have closed the chapter to the old version of me. And also, the World card in kind of modern tarot nowadays is like the internet. You're here now to spread and share across the world a new version of you. something that you do or bring to the earth, something that you can distribute or share. Definitely soul work. This might just be something you were doing as a hobby or for fun. This girl looks like maybe she was sitting at a cafe, but it's inspired you. And you're seeing some truth about, wow, I guess this actually could become my work. There's something inspiring about what you're doing. And you're perfecting your craft. And I see there being an amazing opportunity for it to completely shift you from where you used to be and who you used to be and how you used to identify yourself into this energy here of the Empress. The most abundant version of yourself. This is how you are going to have justice in this lifetime. This is a karmic reward. Spirit says, be you. The justice system is about truth, right? You have not been living in your fullness. Parts of you have been true over the years. I don't think you've just completely been living a false life. Some of you could have been. But this is about finally being in tune with yourself, loving all versions of you. The masculine and the feminine energy coming together to create this beautiful you. Gemini can be significant to you or in your chart. Area of focus. Strength. Like we said before, it has taken you a great deal of strength to get here. To become this shapeshifter, to become this new version of you. To highlight a new aspect of your life that is going to bring in a lot of abundance. It hasn't been easy. It's taken a lot of courage to stand up against the people that made you feel small, and you've had to walk away from people that could no longer pour into you to help you to become the greatest version of yourself. I'm seeing on the bottom of the deck is truth and judgment. You were judged for your truth. You may have kept your voice closed, kept your voice small, refused to tap into the transformation that Spirit always had for you. But now you're getting rid of this judgment energy. You're speaking your truth. You are releasing that energy that didn't allow you to be you. Some of you are walking away from toxic family and dynamics that held you in that child energy. The parent-child dynamic could be a present energy in your life even as an adult where you haven't felt the ability to assert yourself in your manlyhood or in your womanhood. Near future, 8 of Wands. The momentum is picking up. The spark has been lit. The new candle is now shining in your life. The 8 of Wands could be about physical travel. So are you getting ready to move because of this? I see some of you, like, you could be a bit younger though. The energy I'm picking up here is like, Mom, Dad, I'm about to move from New York to LA, or from LA to New York type of vibe, to chase my dreams. East Coast to West Coast, West Coast to East Coast. A big move north or south could be significant. I feel like you're going on the opposite end of wherever you are. If you live in the south, you might be going north. If you live north, you might be going south. East, west, west, east. And when you take off, whoo, it's going to be a journey that is going to feel fun. And you're going to feel ambitious and you're going to feel determined. I feel that you're finally taking the command of the ship that you've had for so long, that you refused or were unable to, fully command. Emperor in reverse. Recent past. Some of you feminines may actually be getting a motorcycle. You have the 2 of Swords. Oh, a couple fell on the floor. Give me a sec. You have the Ace of Wands and the 9 of Wands. So recent past, you sat at the crossroads of the old life versus this new life. And you had been pretty beaten down by the past life. Wounded warrior energy with the 9 of Wands. Resilient, ambitious, probably more practical than you feel like you are now, hardworking, the matriarch or patriarch of your family, really pushing forward. And then you made a decision that you were tired of holding yourself back, being small, being unappreciated for some of you, in toxic dynamics that you were ready to shift and move through. So the Ace of Wands said, I'm striking off on a new ambitious and courageous chapter of my life. So recent past, Pisces, I'm very proud of you. You made a decision that is forever going to change your life. For many of you, this could have been something as simple as walking away from a relationship, saying no or yes to a job, getting out of that 9 to 5 mentality, picking up a side hustle that is going to become your full-time job, making a decision with your body, with your health, your identity, your sexuality. Maybe even changing on a religious level, like maybe you're leaving a religion and becoming spiritual, or you're leaving the way that you've been spiritual and now you have found a religion. It doesn't matter. There's something about a shift. You've been needing to embrace this part of you for a while. Judgment. Spirit has been calling you to do this for some time. And for many of you, I know that you have probably felt this in your body. This drudging feeling of like, I know there's something else out there for me, but I just, And you've been stuck to the old paradigm for a while. But that's why. I'm going to look for that crow. I feel like this image is my favorite from today. She's got her hand outstretched and she's kind of like, I'm ready. And this crow just comes and lands in her hand. And is like, okay, you're ready. I'm going to walk with you and take you through. You freed yourself. You've forgiven yourself for the past, for the issues. And now your ancestors say you have a new song, a new purpose, a new religion, a new way that you are about to be in this world. That's that Ace of Wands. You rose to the occasion. You answered the call. Advice. Many of you may have hit heavy roadblocks with your health or money when you weren't in alignment. I saw that 5 of Pentacles. Advice is the Star. This is about healing, having hope, and being renewed. She's all alone, and some of you, this road is going to feel a little bit more lonely. But this is a road that you take that takes you and your soul and your spirit to the next level. With this crane here, I'm seeing migration. I'm seeing movement. I see you moving out of the water and into the air and chasing a new dream, going in a new way. You have a new path. One where you are about to be a star. You're being highlighted. And you are going to go through miraculous healing and transformation because you chose this new route. Your environment. Ace of Swords. You speak your truth. That Queen of Wands that you have felt on the inside is speaking her truth and becoming that King of Wands on the outside. This is for that entrepreneur. This is for that witchy woman. This is for that business owner, that CEO. This is for that man or woman, sorry, I should have said, who is ready to take on the mantle of being authentic, of doing the new thing, taking the risk. It doesn't come without risk. But the Ace of Swords is your environment, tells you that you are living and walking in the embodiment of your truth. The throat chakra is very significant for this reading. Hopes and fears. You have the 6 of Pentacles. And you have the 6 of Cups. You are about to receive so much in return for the gifts that you're going to share with the collective. There's something about getting back in tune with either something you used to do, something you've always wanted to do, Children could be significant to what you do, or helping the less fortunate. Maybe some act of charity or giving back or being of service. But whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you're walking into, however you plan to give back, even if it's just giving back through sharing your story or being an ally, it is going to bring in so much prosperity for you. And that's not just in the financial sense. There's abundance and prosperity and peace and joy that comes into your life from being and doing the good things for humanity. I see that in you. You are here to shed and spread love and joy. Potential outcome for Pisces. 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. You are going to put the work in now, and in the next 5 to 7 years, I know you're like, oh, that's a long time, but it's going to fly by. You are going to see such miraculous changes in your life. Many of you are seeing it now. But with the 7 of Pentacles, this is saying that hard work will pay off. And for many of you, you will see this pay off before that time. But you're really going to be in your groove and in your role of things, I feel like, in the next 5 years, at least. It's going to take some time to perfect, to find your market, to embody this new version of yourself, to become this ally, this voice, this caretaker that you are, to provide this service. But when you put in the work, you reap the reward. And I feel like this is a reward for your diligence. This is a reward karmically. This is a reward because you chose to walk into a new vision for your life. I think many of you are like, how did I get here? And if you haven't fully embraced this energy, it's on the way. But I think many of you had no idea that you would be here. But it's because you trusted God. Again, those women whose eyes were closed, there's something about this being a faith walk with God. You couldn't really have seen this coming. You simply walked with your eyes closed and your hands, in supplication to the Most High. And you allowed the visions and the dreams and the clarity and the understanding to come in. And now you're shifting into this brand new person. You are going to be a guide, but you're also receiving guidance at this time. And now you're about to share that gift. This is an ancestral gift. This is something that you have always had within you. It was just time for it to come now. And now the other people who need to see this side of you and to share this dream, they are ready for you to walk down this new path, to free yourself and forgive yourself and share that song. I'm going to just pull a couple of cards for you, Pisces. I'm so excited to see what this is. Many of you have already shared in the comments what you're building. Feel free to tell me what you're working on. I'd love to support you. So we have rituals, magic, and spell work. So many of you could be working under the light of the moon. Many of you could be doing a self-care and self-love rituals. Many of you could be doing fire rituals. But you're really using your magic at this time to expand upon your gifts. If you don't believe in doing rituals or magic, you could just be praying, speaking to God. Impermanence. It says embrace change. Nothing can remain forever. So you are understanding that about yourself and you are changing. You are going through a significant exit, but understanding that life is about change. Life is about things not being permanent. And in the next couple of years, there will be shifts to what you're doing even now. Allow it to unfold exactly as it's supposed to unfold. It says photo perfect, surface level. Understand that there's going to be imperfections. You're not going to get things right. It's okay for everything to evolve and get better with time. I see someone like really maybe being critical of the work that they're putting out. Don't be. It will get better. You have exit, a way out, exit strategy, have an escape plan. So this could be your escape plan from a life or a reality that you have not actually wanted. I see many of you have been trying to leave, especially that 9 to 5, or leave that existing structure in your life, and you haven't been able to because you haven't had an exit plan or an exit strategy. This is it. You've been in a place of chaos. It says unshaken presence in the chaos, and here you are, balancing your chakras, transmuting the pain, doing your rituals, talking to God, allowing this process to take root and to take you forward. You have knowing without knowing, external influence, truth revealed, decisions made without overanalyzing issues, intuitive. So again, with your eyes closed, you have had to walk through this dark time of not really knowing where you were going, but you just knew you were going somewhere new. It's been a faith-led, intuitively led, psychic call towards this new version of you. And you are going to receive payouts, money, abundance for this work. For whatever this is that you are entrusting within yourself. I always love these cards. It says, keep quiet. There's hidden truth, secrets, and silence, confidential, sensitive info. So I think with this, be mindful that there are a lot of eyes on you who may not always support you in the work that you do. So move silently, and then you will have something to share with the world that they're going to be like, what? A lot of you are working on stuff behind closed doors. And Spirit says, only share this with those you can trust. Be discerning about who has their eye on you. Yeah, because there's people who have a lot of hatred towards you. It says greed, hatred, delusion, and they want to get in your head about the decisions that you're making. But through the twists and turns, that rainbow energy is coming through, that the better days are ahead of you. You may have felt abandoned right now in this big transition, a lack of support at this time with where you're going. But Spirit says it doesn't matter. You're traveling, you're moving. Your cosmic body is protected. You are heading in a new direction that is honestly going to be so beautiful. It is going to help you to revitalize your mind, your body, and your spirit, because you're finally going to be walking in alignment with your truth. You have here cutthroat, taking ruthless measures to win conflict. So you could be dealing with people who don't care about you at their core, and you've had to just separate yourself from bullies and people who are evil, who try to humiliate you, who've been mean to you. But you are going to walk out as an achiever. And you are going to help so many people, because this is a divinely downloaded way of being through the crown chakra. This says spiritual connection, gateway to higher realms, enlightenment, and divine energy. So Pisces, whatever it is you're working on, keep working on it. It's going to lead you to a place of sanctuary, peace. You may feel a little bit lonely, but you are never alone. God is taking you, Spirit is taking you, the Most High is taking you somewhere new, where you will be protected and where your vision and your dreams can flourish, where this artistic, innovative, new version of you, this business, this idea, this gift, this calling, it will be able to flourish, and you will gain a new perspective on life. This card says perspective. Okay? All right, I love you, Pisces. I'll see you again tomorrow with another video. And keep being you. The world needs to see it. Bye, Pisces.